got something to say. I got something to say. We all got something to say. Speak up, stand up, wake up, get down. Everybody in the world know you feel me. Sing a little more love in the space. I got something to say.
I got something to say. What's up? So listen,
Hey.
what's up, Mimi? Josiah has been making in front of me. He's like, that's how I start the show. What's up, Mimi? He put the whole production on. So what's up? Welcome to another night within the Chair with Montee and Mimi. And listen,
Yes.
my girl Mimi, and she got her army fatigue on because she's in a war, honey.
You ain't lying.
She is fighting. What's
Hey,
up, Mimi?
hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you some funny stuff. You know how Facebook got them memories? So April the 13th must be a very significant day because looking back on all these damn April 13th over the years, it's been some major shit going on.
What's
And
up?
it's not today is my niece's birthday though. Shout out to my Katie. That's the one that's in the hospital. But I got pictures and she's just glowing.
Well, good.
Yeah, that's very good. So that did my heart
Very, very good.
very well. And I got a phone call today. So I'm gonna keep everybody posted. I shared it with you, but I'm gonna share it with everybody next week.
Next week. All
Yes.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it. Yeah.
All right. All right. So how's your week been?
My week is actually, you know what? I have I've been talking to God a whole lot
Ooh,
more. I
praise
have. I will say that. Um and because I always had a relationship with him, but it's getting stronger because I desire for it to be as strong like it used to be, actually stronger. But I decided the other day, I said, you know what, I'm gonna let shit go because you know that's been an issue of mine.
that has been.
I said I'm gonna let stuff go. I'm going to, and even in me forgiving, you know, the stuff that because it's hard for me when I've been wrong because I'm very loyal. And
Mhm.
I know that about me because I am so loyal. I expect me from other people, and
Sometimes.
that's not a fair thing. No.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I decided that I said, you know what? I'm gonna let stuff go. And when I feel like I'm getting mad again, I'm like, God, I don't let this go. So I need you to step in and do what it is you need to do so I don't dwell on this. And when I tell you the other night, I haven't slept that peaceful in a long time.
So
And I just woke up just like, just feel like a burden was just lifted. I can't tell you, I can't, that's the only, I can't really explain it, but I just feel a lot lighter.
that is really good. And so listen, I am super proud of you. What's up, Sandra? I am super proud of you because
Thank
to
you.
hear you get on this show and you say, you know what, I decided I'm gonna let some stuff go. I desire for my relationship to be stronger with God and everything. So welcome to the mustard seed ministry.
I don't think I'm in there yet. I'm I'm in the parking lot of the Mustard Seed Ministry building. I ain't walking in yet. But
Okay, okay.
I'm in like 4 rows back.
So we're just grateful that you even pulled up on the parking lot. Some growth is better than no growth, and so I'm proud of you for that. Um,
Babe.
that's a good thing. How is it, since you've made some changes, um,
Yeah.
changes that you were kind of forced into?
Yes.
So
I
how are you
was.
maneuvering?
Believe it or not, I already knew what I was made of. Yeah. Had to, readjust and just making some more moves. But that was one of the phone calls I got today. I might, even though my plan is still in full effect, might my load might be a little lighter.
Okay,
Real soon. Yeah.
that
Plan is still going forward. Full full fledged.
Right.
But yeah,
Right. So, my week has been, well, it's been good. I ain't tripping. It's been a pretty decent week. I'm not going to
okay.
complain. I'm tired. I've had a lot going on. A lot with the church. This is a busy week for the church. This is Holy Week. So,
Oh, that's right. It's church. I mean,
Holy
Easter.
Week. Yeah, so
Child, ain't been in a minute.
so it's a lot going on with the church, a lot going on at work, in the salon. This is one of our busiest times of the year is Easter and Mother's Day.
Well, now it's gonna be busy because these heifers ain't been getting their hair done the last few years. I guess everything back open. They like, we busting up in the church this Sunday. They gonna be up in there
Oh yeah,
getting all them
uh,
good quick weaves and stuff.
yeah, big busy time. So yeah, a lot going on. But
Yeah.
but it's been a pretty decent week. I ain't tripping. So listen, we got our cards tonight, y'all. So we have some scenarios, what you want to call it. Somebody gonna correct me. I'm okay with being corrected tonight.
Scenarios. It's
Let's
all
get
right.
scenarios.
I got an A in English.
And so listen, we have some different situations that we're going to talk about on tonight. So y'all ready? Here we go. We're just asking that you comment, give us feedback, talk back to us on tonight. And here,
Mm-hmm.
oh wow,
Uh-oh.
is your ultimate relationship deal breaker, Mimi?
Oh, what is my ultimate?
Your ultimate deal
Oh,
breaker.
hitting violence.
Violence.
Yeah.
Violence is the end all.
Yeah, you hit me. We either fighting or fucking. We ain't doing both.
You said you doing what?
I said we either fighting or fucking. We ain't doing both.
Oh, details.
I said if we fighting,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We ain't gonna no, we ain't doing that. Because this is my thing as a woman, if you once you hit me, it's like because the way I view my man is supposed to protect me. So if
Uh-huh.
you use those same hands to bring harm to me, those same hands are supposed to protect me. I my trust, I have no more trust. I have no more respect. And
Okay.
once for me, I'd rather have respect than love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I can't respect them, I don't. I have. It's nothing there.
So the hitting part for you is the ultimate deal
That's
breaker.
the ultimate. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one we can't come back from.
You can't come back from being hit.
No, no,
I respect that.
absolutely not. Nope.
I wholeheartedly respect that. I know with me, for me, um, I think I have two. Well,
Hmm.
abuse, period. And that goes physical, mental, or verbal abuse.
Right,
And I was in a relationship to where that I endured all of those. And there's no secret. I talk publicly about it. When I was
right.
married to my ex-wife, not my ex-husband, but my
Yeah.
ex-wife, and how she was physically abusive toward me.
Hmm.
I have a scar in my face for where she bit me in my face. She stabbed me in my arm. I have all kinds of, things that happened to me from that.
Yeah.
Not only that, it was verbal abuse and it was mental abuse. And so those
That's worse to me.
that
That's
right
worse.
for me is the ultimate deal breaker. I can get over you cheating on me. I can get
Hmm.
over you mishandling our money. I can get over
Absolutely. Yeah.
I can my cousin talk about I'm about to bite her back, cousin.
I know that's right.
Crease, she died. She died 2 years ago.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, she
my
can't buy it.
birthday. Um
Yeah. How long she died on your birthday?
the day after.
Look, what is going on with your just
No, my
birthday?
birthday is such a hard month for me.
Yes.
it's it's not a bad time.
It's just, yeah, that's a lot of reminders.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And so Crease talking about rest her soul, I can't get it in. But so but yeah, I think that, people don't talk about abuse enough. Um,
Hmm.
and men
And
are,
there are a lot of men that's being abused.
oh gosh, there are a lot of men that are being
Because
abused.
I think Will Smith is being abused too. I do. I swear. I do.
You
I
think
think he.
you
I
think
think he is a battered man. I do. I swear I do.
beating him?
Huh?
You think Jada is beating him?
In his head.
Hmm. Awkwardly real says, I can't get over mishandling our money. That's a deal breaker. And for some people, that is. So are you saying that you can deal with abuse? Do tell.
See, with the money situation, we can just switch roles. Like, look, okay, you done fucked it up. You don't get to do nothing no more with the money. I'ma do the money. So we can get past that. But the hitting, that's oh man.
That's the deal breaker.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a deal breaker.
McCree says that she feels like that with Will, it's an entanglement trauma. It's the entanglement trauma. I think it goes back further than that.
That's trauma from his childhood.
I think a lot of our trauma, I think a lot of trauma comes from childhood. And I think a lot of what we accept in relationships,
Mhm.
trauma. Now, I will say,
And instead of him getting somebody like his mama, he probably got somebody like his daddy.
well, I will say this. In my relationship with my ex-wife, um,
Hmm.
a lot of what I endured was because the way I was taught within the church, as well as the relationship that my parents had. Everyone knew that, who my dad was. Everyone knew that my dad was a womanizer. Everybody knew that about my father.
He was
And
a philanderer.
he was a philanderer. And
Yeah,
so everyone knew that about him. But
yeah.
then two, they didn't live in the household. And my mom was this peaceful person to where she didn't
Yeah.
argue with him. She didn't argue with him. She let him do what he pretty much wanted to do, and even when women disrespected her, she really didn't say too much. That's just who my mother is. And so for me, in the role of being in the relationship that I was in, being married to her, a lot of times when she would go off, I just didn't want to argue. I just didn't want that. It was just like whatever piece I needed to do, whatever. And so I was always taught that you never hit a woman. And so the very first time that she hit me, I was just like, okay, I guess I'm supposed to take this. I
Right.
saw different things like with my sister was a fighter. And so I saw Shannon beat some people up, some men up
Right.
and put men and stuff. So I was just thinking, this is what I'm supposed to do. I ain't supposed to hit her back, and I love women. So I just felt like that nobody ever hit my mama. So I'm not going to hit nobody else. But I
Yeah.
remember that I went to work. I went to work one morning and it was early. I used to start working at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had some coworkers with me. And when I got to work, I had bite marks all up my arms to where I was holding her back and she would just bite me. So I would hold her and she would just literally bite me. And skin was broken. And then I had this big old bite in my face. And Pam told me then, I'll never forget, it was Pam and Jean. Pam said,
Mhm.
you gotta hit her back. If you don't hit her back, she said she gonna keep whooping your
Yeah.
ass. She said, you
Yeah.
have to hit her back. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So the next time that we had a big fight and she stabbed me in my arm, that was when I hit her back.
God
I
damn.
had to. I felt like it
Hell
was,
yeah, but I'm like, that don't even match. She had a weapon. You sure you
I felt like either I hit her or I die. And that's where we
yeah,
were.
she was gonna kill you.
That's where we was.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I was perfect in the relationship because she had a problem. I was a hairstylist, so I dealt with women all the time, and I'm very flirtatious, and I know that
That's just our way. Yeah. That's
whether
it's a way. It's just a yeah, you can't help it.
whether it's a woman or a male, I can flirt with either or.
I'm the
You know
same way.
that's just who I am.
I'm the
And
same way.
she saw some stuff that she didn't want to see while she was in the salon, and when I got home, I got my ass whooped, and that's what that was.
Yeah.
So, but thank y'all for that. Thank you for being honest, Mimi. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
So next issue.
Mhm.
You and your significant other finish having sex. While you're washing up in the bathroom, you overhear them starting to masturbate. What would be your response?
Oh shit. Mhm. I ain't doing nothing. Mhm. I ain't doing
You're not gonna do nothing?
nothing. Fuck no.
Are you coming out the bathroom?
Shit, eventually. Go make me a sandwich or something. Sure.
So you're not gonna join in?
Who-
What you
She
say? I
said,
ain't washing up. I ain't coming. Charmaine talking about I'm
Jermaine's
coming.
so nasty. She's gonna watch. I ain't watching. Well, I might watch with my sandwich, but I'm gonna give me some meat.
Really? You gonna go fix your sandwich and come back and watch?
Shit, if I'm in the bathroom washing up, that mean I'm finished.
But maybe they not finished. Maybe they had a. Is the second wind it happened?
But shit, then call me back in there.
But you said you already washing up.
I mean, I can get back dirty again, but I'm just saying I ain't gonna be mad.
You ain't gonna.
I'll be like you good? You you want me to come in there or you good? That's whatever they
You know
decide.
what it is. I'm going to finish washing and then smoke my cigarette. He should be finished by then because I'm done for the night and don't ask for no more.
Oh,
Ah,
child.
I mean, so then I have questions. I have
What?
questions.
What's your question? Your ass will
So
have some damn questions. What?
I would have questions. I think I would want to know, was I not pleasing? I think that would play on my performance.
See right there, if you go start asking them questions, it's all right. He ain't gonna do it no more because this gonna make his dick go down. Cause he was like, this nigga wanna have a damn conversation. Man. Shit, I'm in here trying to have sexy time. I just gave him a little something. Now I'm trying to do something. Now he's messing up my daggone, messing up my head for this.
So I wouldn't
That's
interrupt.
that's that's equivalent to a female saying, right before we need to talk. Do you love? Yeah, because we know how to fuck up. We can be having a great day, and then that one little thing, we just mess them all up, mess up the whole day's worth of goodness that we had.
So I'm gonna
Well,
say my
yeah.
response would be, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm either
Are you
gonna
telling the truth, or you just saying that? Your ass gonna talk. You gonna talk, cause
no.
you a
So
talker. You are.
honestly, I probably would come back out and assist or help.
Okay. Well, what if he say, I don't want you to do. Look, I'm just asking a follow up question. Hmm. Which, which you gonna? That's when you gonna get mad if
Oh,
he
no,
don't want. If he don't want you to do nothing.
if I can't touch them or anything like that, that's a problem.
Wait, I get. What are you just done with you now? He just want to play with himself.
Well, you need to get up and go home.
Well, maybe he lived there.
Well, then you need to go to the bathroom.
Oh my God! See, that's right there. Why you can't stay in the bed that y'all's bed? Maybe he want to lay down. Maybe he don't want to stand up. Maybe stand up is uncomfortable. Maybe he's like, I gave you one now. I want one by myself.
Couch. Um, everybody deserves some me time, Lamont. Um, like that ain't fair. So I mean, I get it. I get all of what everybody is saying. So I think that for me,
Right.
for Lamont, I
You
would,
gonna have a problem with
you know, if
it.
if, if I came out and I came out the bathroom and stopped doing what I'm doing to try to assist, and you tell me no, then I have a problem with rejection, so you've now rejected me.
Oh, okay.
So I know that about me. I know that about me. I know that I have a problem with rejection. I don't deal with rejection very well. I'm much better
Right.
than I used to be. And
I don't think nobody deals with rejection
let me
well.
be clear. If somebody rejects me because I've tried to holler at them, that's one thing. But I'm talking about my significant other. If we're in a
Right.
relationship and you reject me, you can tell me no about buying me something or something of that nature. But if you reject me, then we got a whole nother problem. Hush.
Hater on our 7. You see that? That
Ah,
she that crazy ass
oh,
Virgo.
wait. Awkwardly real said, if he ain't called you, then why you walking out the bathroom? So I'm supposed to stay in the bathroom until you finish? Oh, you got like messed up. You should have got up and went to the bathroom. If you think that
Oh.
I'm going to sit in the bathroom, that's
Well,
craziness.
no, you went in there to wash up.
And I'm done washing. So I'm
Um,
coming
um,
out.
I didn't do it. You ain't got to get mad at me. I just say.
Hush, Rachel. I am a Pisces.
Child, we got all these Pisces haters on here tonight.
So I'm supposed to stay in the bathroom. That's craziness.
Child.
No, so then if that's the type of person you are, you should have gotten up. You should have gotten up.
Hmm.
You should have went to another room. Because any house that I'm gonna live in is gonna have multiple bathrooms. So you should have got up and went to the other bathroom or the other bedroom.
Okay. All right. Okay. I ain't gonna fight you. I'm gonna make me a sandwich.
You're gonna make you a sandwich.
Then I'm gonna sleep.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
like, nigga, don't wake me up, neighbor.
Oh,
You done
Lorena.
had enough.
Oh my gosh.
Like I done fucked you, you done fucked yourself. Let's go to sleep. Yep.
That's how you feel.
Yep.
What you say? You didn't got two. You got
That's
two, and I
right.
got
Sure.
my. So we good.
That's right. And when
Uh,
I'm coming, I'll come when I come back.
okay. Next question. Um, could you date a person with children? If so, are you prepared to be a step parent if things
Oh
progress?
yeah. I can't not date somebody with kids because I got kids. When I tell you I think I can't stand to hear guys that got like 3, 4 kids talking about I don't want no one with no kids. I'm just like, you done had 3 or 4 of 'em.
I like how you said or four because you don't even know the last one is yours. Is that what you?
I mean, what I'm saying is, you don't know if they had them with different, if it's 4 different women or 3. I'm just saying how you break that thing down. But it's a lot of folks that they crazy like that. They say they don't want to date people with kids, but they have children themselves. I've never understood that.
Lucretia says does have a blended family. She does have a blended family now.
Yeah.
I think
But
for me,
honestly, and in our age range, you're gonna be hard pressed to find somebody without kids. And if you do, you kind of looking at them.
like what? What, Mimi?
Like something like what's wrong? What's wrong? What didn't happen?
They ain't got no
Well, I know
kids.
that's how women do. If
That's
a
how.
man ain't never been married and never had no kids over 40, you just like, what is going on?
Is something wrong with it?
That's that's what a lot of us think, yeah. Because
So,
that's not the norm.
so is he gay? Is that what you're insinuating that he
We
can talk?
don't know. Some ain't right with us.
Ah, but then when a
Because
man,
if you if he gay, then that mean I ain't got the equipment for the job.
so
So
then when a man looks at a woman like that, they're like, okay, so what's wrong with you? Your insides ain't no good no more. They wasn't no good.
or a lot of men think that too. They'll think that she got to be controlling. She's either
Mhm.
controlling, she's a bitch. Basically what's wrong with it that no man wanted her. Oh
Right.
yeah, but it goes both ways.
Or you know what people was Rachel said, yes, shit don't work or something. Oh, but you know what people will often say is she had so many abortions when she was younger that now she can have kids. I used
People
to be
always making up some shit.
I used to hear that a lot about.
That's because you around them all them daggone. You was in the place. I ain't gonna talk about you folks tonight.
Ah!
Been that place.
Understanding. So, like with me, let me say that with Lamont, I think for me now is because I have a 16-year-old and he got 23 months left with me. 23, 23 months left. And
2 or 3 months till what?
till he needs
Tell your shit get more expensive. Being a parent is for life. That shit don't never
to.
stop.
It is. I agree. A whole
For life.
it is for life. However, he has 23 months to make some major decisions. Whether or not you're going to continue to live with dad, and that looks like just summers only because you're going to be at school, or if you're
Maybe you go to community college.
so you're still going to need to live there, not
You
here.
know, ain't no dorms in a community college.
So then we're going to still find you an apartment or something. But
No, it's look. That's let me tell you something. That's something in our community that needs to stop. We
what?
put our kids out way before they fucking ready. They not ready to be out on their own that early. They are not.
You
They
don't think
not.
so? What time did you
No.
move out? When did you move out?
I moved. Well, I went away to college. So
When did you move
when
out?
as soon as I got back from college, I'm a girl. Girls different. Girls are different. We definitely are. But let me tell you this. I moved out very early, but that was too early. I was
Oh,
just ready to because I've always been super duper independent or interdependent, however you want to say it. But it was too early. I should have set my ass still, saved money, learned a lot more about, you know, credit and all of that type of stuff because I was not equipped.
so
I
do
mean,
you?
I did fine. I still had to get help from time to time from from my from my parents. I mean, what I'm saying is they not ready to be out. Let them sit home and save their fucking money so they can go buy a house or some shit. Get them a few more years.
So then, Charmaine says my daughter's 26 years old and I'm damn sure want her gone. No child should leave home at 18 years of age. Okay, so then here's the other part of that. What
Hmm.
you have prepared your child for that? Josiah has multiple strands of income. He
Absolutely.
he works for you,
Hmm.
he works for me, he works for Wingstop, and he works
Right.
for Brandon. He has multiple strands of income. And
Absolutely.
about it is we're teaching him now what's the importance of saving, how he needs to save his money, how he needs to
Hmm.
money maneuver for him. So in by me saying, he has 23 months before he has to make some life decisions. And
Hmm.
that means that I'm going to college or I'm going to military, but we're not doing this. I'm staying at home.
He ain't going no damn military. He can
Yeah,
go to college, or he can go to college, stay on the campus, or he could go to community college and work and do his side hustles. No, he ain't doing no damn military.
so,
Hell no.
so that's one of those.
Mm-mm.
So going back to can I date someone with children? Like I said, because my son is older, it would be hard for me to start all over again. Am I open to dating someone that has children? Yeah, I am. But then there
What
comes
if they had kids my age, my kids' age?
um
Child, I already knew. I want to see how you gonna try to answer that
well,
diplomatically.
and the thing about it is I love children. I do.
Yeah,
I love kids. So I say that now. No, I couldn't. But yeah, I could. I could.
yeah.
So,
If it depends. It really would depend on the person. It's because it's a lot of situations that I might say no to. But if it's that person that you just know you meant to be with, you make some
yeah,
exceptions.
I met a dude that has 6 children. 6 children. His youngest being 5. And so for me, I was like, 6
Hold
kids.
up. He was playing on y'all's team. The fuck? So he don't, so what is he? You know what? He just greedy. Go on. We
Yeah.
need that's gonna be a whole nother conversation. Just
So he
greedy.
He has six
He
children.
just want it all.
He has six children. And so the thing for me is his youngest one is 5. Now, what does that look like for Lamont?
Yeah. Mhm.
What does that look like for Lamont? That's a whole lot of
Now
responsibility.
for me, I could do it if it was one young like that, but it would have to be a girl.
Why
Cause
would
I
that?
ain't got no girl. Cause I ain't got no girls.
So you choose it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
I
mm,
know.
mm. Charmaine says,
She don't like all that. Let
with
me tell you.
I'm really not fond of children anyway, so the little one's out the question.
Hold on, let me tell you about this heifer right here. So this is a funny story. It's not related. So my other cousin Pinky passed away. Pinky was gonna be my kid's godmother, but she passed away when Emil was only 2 months old, right? Child. But now he was about going on 3, like yeah. So Charmaine, some years later, I said, damn, I said, I don't know who she said, who gonna be the godmother of your kids? I said, nobody. I said, Pinky, she was the only one I trusted with my kids. You know that bitch got mad. She said, oh, you don't trust me with your kids? I said, but you don't even like kids. You don't like yours. And I trust her. Everybody know you know how I am with her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Looking at her like, what is you getting mad for? You don't even like kids.
You know, that's crazy. My sister is like one of the meanest persons. Shannon is mean. When I say Shannon is mean, Shannon is mean.
Shannon ain't mean.
But all the
Her
kids,
birthday same day as my mama too.
all the kids love Shannon. All of the kids ain't Shannon, ain't Shannon, ain't Shannon. And we're constantly like, why do y'all tell Shannon y'all business? Because she'll cuss them out and everything. But then
But you know kids like to be cussed out.
they
They
do.
do.
They
They
do.
really do. Because like when we was in school, my favorite teacher used to cuss us out. My favorite bus driver used to cuss us out. We love people that cuss.
Uh, okay. Next thing. Oh, what is the main reason your last relationship didn't work?
Yeah. Mm. What is that? I got to think about that thing there.
You gotta think about it.
Because we just wasn't right. We didn't bring out the best in each other at all.
Really?
I mean, just did not. And it's like it's easy for it would be easy for me to say it was his fault because he was fucked up. But no, he was. But I chose him.
Right.
So what the fuck they say about me? I'm a little fucked up too. Because I keep, you got to people need to take responsibility in dating. Because when you keep ending up with the same person, it's a different person, but it's the same person. Y'all know what I'm saying. You got to look at
Mhm,
who the common denominator is, and it's you. So
mhm.
you got to sit your ass down and like, what is it about me that I am attracting this to my life?
Right.
That like what am I lacking? What something it's like because only broken people attract other broken people. And
Agreed.
sometimes you don't know you're broken or where you broken at. So yeah, it was very um and I'm gonna say this because I am a nurturer. A
Uh-huh.
lot of times when you're a nurturer, you attract people that
Need to be nurtured.
hmm
Yeah.
so they can't be a full partner because it's like a becomes a parent child dynamic.
Wow.
And
That's
that ain't sexy. You got to tell
it's
folk
not
what to
sexy. Look,
do.
Grease says I
Mm.
found out that he liked to play the field. I think that in being transparent, what was the main reason your last relationship did not work? I would say honesty. And I can't speak for him. I can speak for me. There were a lot of things that were going wrong that I should have been vocal about, and I played the game of going along to get along instead of speaking up about it and talking about it and having open communication of what I needed in the moment or what I was not
Right.
getting in the moment, or how I was feeling in the moment or what was lacking in our relationship.
Right.
I will
Right.
say honesty on my part. I try not to be a voice for anybody else. I just try to be the voice for myself. And it took me a while to realize, where did I go wrong in my last relationship? And I would say it was honesty on my part, not being transparent enough or not being open enough. And then also, I will say, then trying to fake the funk for everybody else, being
Oh
this
yeah.
couple and walking the line for everybody else and trying to live up to the standard because most people thought that our marriage would only last 6 months.
Right.
Well, you'll only be married to him 6 months and you'll be back to Texas in 6 months. Well, we made it 8.5 years, almost 9 years.
Hmm.
But the thing about it was there were so many times that I should have spoken up and said something. So I'm gonna say honesty on my part. And what that has caused me is to reevaluate in how I go into another relationship or what I'm willing to accept in other relationships. If a person can't
Hmm.
be open and honest, then that's problematic for me. If we can't sit down and talk, then we don't need to be together. We can't
Right.
try to have a conversation or whatever. There was this dude that I was trying to talk to, and one of his issues was he said that every time he talked to me, he felt like he was on the couch, and
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
understand that. He said every time he
Cause
talked,
it's like I can see that.
and so I was just like,
I can see that.
so is that a bad thing that you feel like you're on the couch, um, or is it saying that
Well,
you
for him, he might not have wanted you to really get to know him like that.
right? And so my thing is that's really, really important for me because I can't be the best partner that I need to be if I don't know what makes you tick or where
Right.
you when you're hurting. I should be able to know. Okay, so I know that different things trigger him or her. Different things trigger him or her, and I need to be present. So I need to be present. So help
Right.
me know who you are. So honesty
Right.
would be why I think that my relationship didn't work. Communication. I think a lot of people lack communication in relationships. You're afraid to tell the truth. You're
Because you
afraid of
don't want to, you don't, because it's like you think how you're supposed to be in a relationship, how you supposed to show up, how it's supposed to look. And okay, and I know for women, a lot of us are taught that we gotta focus on what he need, make him feel like a man. He got to feel
Mhm.
needy, got to build him up, but ain't nobody taught us how to show up for us. Say
Right.
what the hell we need. So yeah, I get that. But that comes with growth,
Hmm. Hmm.
with age, prayerfully with age. But
Perfect.
yeah, as you mature, absolutely.
But then
Absolutely.
I think that when we learn how to communicate effectively in a relationship, then when the relationship is over, you can come and have a conversation. Say, you know what, this is not working for either one of us. So what?
Child, now when I say my day on it's I'm loving where I am now in my life, how I speak up for myself.
Mhm, mhm.
I wish it would have saved me so much grief through the
Right.
years. I
Mhm.
probably wouldn't have had no kids because I probably would have told him, hell no, this ain't gonna work. So I'm glad I got my kids. But
Right.
like the
Right.
way I show up for myself now, totally different ball game.
You know, I agree with you. I think that now being through what been through having gone through what I've gone through, it's much
Right.
easier for me now to articulate how I'm feeling. No, I don't want that. That doesn't feel good. Or I don't like,
Hmm.
why did you say that to me? Or I just don't have to show up for that. I don't have to sit and argue.
Hmm.
I think it's just really, really important. What's up, cousin? Kanye's on here. I think it's really, really, really important that you're able to articulate that. And what that will also do in your relationship, it'll free you sexually. It'll free you up sexually in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, there are some things that we do in the bedroom that the other person doesn't like, or we may not like it, you know. And what I'll say this, like I've met people that didn't like having sex with the lights on, but they couldn't tell their partner that because they were ashamed of their bodies or something like that. They didn't want to never have sex with the lights on, but that was the time that they wanted to. So then what happened was they would reject their partner. It wasn't that they didn't want to have sex, it's they
All
didn't
they
want the
had to do
lights.
is say, turn them damn lights off.
But a lot of times people can't do that, Mimi, because then that requires you to be able to speak up. And like you said, people show up for the other person, but they don't know how to show up for themselves.
Mhm.
So it's really, really important
I think
that
it's easy for women because we know how to manipulate.
I think it's
We-
harder for women. I
No,
think
women are very good at getting what they want. You know. Oh God, yes, yes,
really,
absolutely, yeah, I do.
wow,
I
wow.
do.
Okay. All
That's why
right.
I be scared for my sons. When I was like these little heifers out here,
You
because
know
I can
what?
see.
I will
I,
say, I will say that I we'll come back to that. That's a whole nother conversation.
okay.
That's a whole nother conversation. So next question. If your child told you he or she was gay, how would you respond? Honestly,
Honestly, I don't know.
you don't know.
Because I done said it before. I don't want my sons to be gay.
Hmm.
And I love the gays. I love
Hmm.
shit out y'all.
Hmm.
But I don't I know how it's hard as
Mimi,
shit
Mimi,
out here.
Mimi, I'm not gay.
Huh.
I'm not gay.
All right, that's a whole nother.
I'm just playing. I'm just
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. But it's like I said, it's hard as shit. It's already hard. I be scared for them just getting out here in the world because I know how nasty people are,
Mhm.
and I know that is the only way that you could hurt me is through my kids. The on like you have to be extremely close to me. Like if I don't really care nothing about you, it don't bother me. But that's the only way you could hurt me. And the thing is, if they are, I mean, what I'm gonna do?
Right.
I'm gonna tell him bring his ass over there, and we going, I'm gonna have to, I'm have to deal with it because I love my child, and that's gonna be my child regardless, you know.
Okay.
But just to be totally honest, no, I wouldn't want my sons to be gay. And it's not that I think being gay is wrong.
Right.
My reasoning is I know, I know how church folk, how we as a community are. I
Shirley, finish.
know how,
Shirley.
of course, I'm gonna love them, but
Mhm.
I know how bad they gonna have it out here. And
Mhm.
that's what, as just as a parent, you don't want your kids to go through nothing hard. I mean, they're gonna go through hard stuff just in life, being black men, period.
Mhm.
That's straight. So
So I know with my boys, it has often been said, are y'all raising your kids to be gay? When Toby
that's the dumbest shit. Who said that to you? Next
shut
time somebody say that, I hope I'm around because that's the dumbest shit. Don't nobody like it. Ain't no. It's no damn manual on how to damn be gay. Shit.
so those were things like, are you teaching your boys to be gay? Well, how do y'all talk to them about women when both y'all are gay? You don't know how to tell them how to do. Listen, I've been with women. Jacoby's had women. So it's not even that. But
Jacoby, I thought Jacoby was a true blood. I can't imagine. When I say I cannot imagine, I can imagine you. I can't imagine. I can.
listen. I'm gonna let him defend himself when he sees you. But what I'm not gonna do is get caught up in right.
Jacoby gonna cuss me out.
No, 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 no. Um,
Oh,
because
that thing gonna cuss me out good.
and let them know that I'm always there no matter what. So like
Absolutely.
with our boys, we've often said, we want you to be who you're going to be. Is it a lifestyle? And Jacoby and I have had fights about this. Is it a lifestyle that I would choose for the boys? No. And I say that open and honestly with all the hell that I endured and all the hurt that I endured and the mishandling I endured. I never, ever would want any person to have to deal with what I went through as being a gay Black man or a
Yeah.
struggle Black man that couldn't identify his sexuality properly because I was told that it was wrong. And so, with that, what we have tried to do is give the boys life skills and talk to the boys about, what it means to be gay. If you choose to be bisexual, or if you choose to be gay, or however you identify, please protect yourself, for one. For two, don't let anybody mishandle you. For three, you live in your truth. Don't go out here playing with people and telling people it's one thing and it's really another because you're trying to live up a standard that we have set for you. So we've always went into this openly and had open conversation about
Mhm.
sexuality in our house. And what does that look like? That looks like being open and honest. If somebody touching them, you need to feel free to come tell me. You need to
Yeah.
come have a conversation with me. And even if it's Uncle Ray Ray, BB, Susu, Aunt Susu, who
Mhm.
you need to still be able to come talk to me about it. Um,
Mhm.
a lot of gay men, and I'm speaking from me, and I'll probably be corrected. Somebody will probably come back and say, "Oh, well, why would you say that?" A lot of gay men were persuaded to be gay, and what
Mm.
I mean by that is because we were
He was grown.
we were groomed in it. One, two, we were mishandled at such an early age that we took on those roles because we felt like that it was okay.
Oh,
And
that's what. See, that's the thing. People don't know what gay is for them because it's different for
it
everybody.
is. It's
It
huh?
is.
It's different for everyone. Now, my best
Mm.
friend, and he's over here talking about now with Brandon. Brandon will tell everybody he's always been gay. He's always known he was
Mhm.
always as a child. He knew he was gay.
Right.
I go back and I think about with my mom's sister. She would always tell me, Lamont gay. He a little shaky. He got a little sugar in his tank. Things like that. So I think that, but even in that, there was experiences that happened to me prior to them
Mhm.
see it in me. I guess I don't know. Some people say that they saw it in me a long time ago. I don't know. I can just remember for me when I started feeling the way that I felt, and it was at
Right.
an early age. It was at an
Mhm.
early age. I can think about probably about five.
Okay.
I started looking at boys and was like, oh, okay, or whatever. But then, like my sexual encounters, they started at the age of around 4, with the first one with the babysitter, when I was staying and the little boy molested me there. But then, whenever I started really, really having full-fledged, and being messed with, that was by my cousin. And that happened later on from the age of 9 until I was 16.
See, I used to be one of the people that I believe that your first sexual encounter was the one that basically the seed was sown. I really didn't believe that people were born gay.
Hmm.
Now I've since changed how I view things,
Hmm.
but I used to be one of the people. I did not believe that people were born gay. I thought that a lot of times they were molested. To me, is normally your most natural. And I think that's what I used to think that people were groomed to be. You know, whoever got there first basically set the tone.
That's how you believed.
That's how I used to believe.
That's how,
Absolutely.
right. But now you believe
Yeah,
that people can be born. Okay.
absolutely. I do.
And
I do.
that's fair. That's fair. Those are conversations that we have now that are debatable because some people say that it's a choice. You chose to be
But see,
gay.
this is the thing, and this is why I say that you can be born gay, because everybody's not born, and I'm not saying that it's a defect, but you have people that are born severely retarded. You have people that are born with Down syndrome. You have people born with different things. Everybody's not born the same way.
Right.
So that's why, I mean, who knows? They brain might just be wired differently.
I
That's what
know.
they naturally, what they drawn to. It could be any number of things. So it's that's why I say I really believe it's a whole lot of folks that's born a whole lot of ways. You
You know,
know.
I Adrian says great conversation. I know that like the other day, I saw someone in the building, and I'm not going to out him like that, but I saw someone that I grew up with. He now
Yeah.
lives in our building, right? And so when I
Oh,
saw him, I was
okay.
like, hey, he was like, hey, we started talking and stuff, and I was just like, oh wow, Pampa is in the house. How exciting is this? For
Now
me,
he end up in your damn building, all these damn buildings up here. Ain't that something?
right? And so
Yeah.
quite naturally, we grew up together. Wait, I want to see what my cousin said. I never knew that. I think that they are born because they feel like they're in the wrong body. Oh, okay. Tiffany says that she feels like because they feel like they're in the wrong body. Okay. Um, cousin, my nosy cousin, Lacrease. Wait, who? And so I saw him, and I was just like, so hey, we were talking, and so I had invited him to church. And so
Yeah.
his first thing was like, I can't do church, Lamont. And I was like, you can't do church? He was like, I can't do church.
Church hurt is deep.
And when
That's
I
a that's a that's a whole hun. When I tell you, church hurt is very that thing cuts so deep. And
it does. He said to me, he was like, you know how they preach to us in the church, and it made me feel some type of way. And he said, so right now I can't do church. And
yeah.
so I was just like, wow. And so I started listening to him. And then I said, but and me being messy, I was just like, well, they got a gay daughter now. They got a gay son now. They got a gay son now. They got a gay daughter now. They got one that's gay. And, I went down with certain people, and he was just like, you right, you right, you right. He was just like, and he said to himself, I knew they knew it about me. Didn't nobody say it, but I knew that they knew it about me. And I was just like, wow, you
But you
know,
know what? People don't even get that might be God is trying to do something. That's too many to be a coincidence.
right. And so listen, I come home, I tell my mama, I was like, girl, I was like, mama, I was like, girl, guess who live in the building and stuff. And I told her, my messy cousin, oh my
You
God,
got
I
you say,
think
oh my, I like LaCruz.
she's going to get on my nerves. And
I
so
like her.
I said, oh my God, guess who lives in my building? And so when I told her, she said, I wouldn't be surprised because, that's where y'all go to down there. I said,
DC or Atlanta, huh?
yeah, that's what she said. That's where all the gay people flock to. She was so innocent. That's where they all flock to because it's better for y'all to live down there, and you can thrive and you can do it. And I was like, Mama, who told you that?
She meant, but you know what? That's the
She
thing.
really meant it. I mean,
She meant it.
and
And
she was,
and but you know what? The thing is the innocence of it, because she really believed it.
I
She
mean,
did.
she was so innocent. And she was just like, I'm happy he down there, and he can do, and live it. And so I had told her, so she's so messy. My mother is messy. And so I said, Mama, he lives on the 8th floor. I live on the 6th floor. Mm. And I was just like,
What
yeah, and so
that mean?
I just can't believe he didn't already moved in and living better than you, and his and I said, where did you get that from?
No,
And
I'm living better. What that?
right. So she's talking about, he must be really thriving. He living on the 8th floor and you living on the 6th floor. You better rise up, son. You need to get on the 10th floor. I said, Mama, that's not how it
That
works.
is not how it works. It's just the unit was available there.
I was like, Mama, that ain't
Oh,
how.
bro.
And she was talking about, oh, tell me so. I ain't never lived in no apartment. My mama's never lived in an apartment. So she doesn't understand any of
Yeah,
that.
tell her it's just the units available. They might got a 2 bedroom upstairs or one in the den. It ain't got nothing to do with,
So,
only one that matter is the penthouse. That's
right.
when you
So
really doing it. But everything else,
I was
yeah.
telling her, I was like, so I had called the name of what type of unit he lives in. Mm, that sound real fast. I said, Mama, girl, it's not like that. Oh, tell me something. But yeah, I'm glad he there because the gays thrive there. That's where they thriving at. It's down there. I said, okay, Mama. Okay. And so that's why you ain't left. That's what she said. That's the reason why you still down there. Because you know that they'll accept you down there. I said, Mama, that's not why I'm still here.
Mm,
That's not why I'm still here.
yeah, yeah, you need to fly home, take your mama to lunch. Y'all need to have some more. Y'all need to have some more conversations out of this. Tell that thing is
Love it.
that's a
But
mess.
I totally agree with you. With maybe God was trying to tell the area something. I mean, there's too many of us that are gay that we're not able to live out our truth, and because we were afraid that we're going to be judged. So yeah, but hopefully, he's going to go to church with me. He said he was. I asked him to come
God,
last Sunday, and he was just like, "I got something to do." And so I said, "Well, come next Sunday." He's like, "Do y'all get out in time enough for us to go to brunch?" I said, "Yeah, you can go to brunch." Okay. I
well,
said, "And
shit. If y'all doing brunch, I go to church with you. I like brunch.
shut up, Mimi. Okay, listen. Um, if I interviewed your exes, what would they say about you?
the
My cousin want me to come back to Dallas so bad. She want me to come to Dallas.
Chris, he can't come. We gonna come and visit, and then we coming right back up here.
We didn't even tell you who it was, but you already knew it
I
was.
already know who it was. I felt it in my spirit. Um, what they would say, it would honestly, they would say that I was loyal as hell and I was patient because when I tell you, and I'm not even I'm being totally honest. I've never been fired from a relationship. I have always resigned.
What?
Always. Absolutely. I've never been broken up with. Never.
Oh
And
wow.
every last relationship, every last guy that I dated or have married, they have all that I could get them back today if I wanted to. They've all made it known.
Wow, oh, honey, I've been fired. I ain't gonna even lie. They fires me. I've been fired. I would say that my exes would say that I'm a giver. First and foremost, I'm a giver. Second of all, that I'll do whatever I can to make sure that
Hmm.
whatever I can to make sure that you win. I'm all about
Yeah.
you. I'm all about you winning in a relationship when I'm with you. The third part is that I am a bit controlling. I do know that about me. I know that about
Oh,
myself.
yeah.
And so they would
I
say that
know.
I'm controlling. And they would say that I'm a perfectionist. I like everything to be in place and it has to be right for me.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that issue.
Yeah. It has to be right. Um,
I am, but I'm very loyal, but I am very controlling as well.
okay. Okay. And that's fair.
Very,
That's
very.
I'm
Because I know that how stuff gonna be if I do it. I
mhm.
don't know how it's gonna be if you do it. I am not very trusting at all. At
Well,
all. Now I don't let on. A lot of people the funny thing about me, a lot of people really think that they really know me and they know absolutely nothing at all.
they don't know you. They
But
don't
they
know.
don't know that they don't know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because if you go, you can line up 100 different people and they're gonna tell you all different shit.
Really? So does that mean you have multiple personalities?
Probably do got a couple people living in there.
I think mine would pretty much be consistent. Normally, when people meet me, they say that I'm just a good person, a good-hearted person, and that, I'm easy to talk to, I listen and things of that nature. So they would say that. Now, depending on the day and who you talk to, or they'd be like, oh, he a real bitch. He can be a bitch.
No, but I mean everybody. No, everybody is the villain in somebody's story.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
period.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I don't let a lot of people in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't
But
let people in.
I'm very friendly and I'm very emotionally accommodating. I'm very honest. And I'm fun.
Mhm.
So, because I use a lot of it with humor. But what I'm telling you, a lot of folks that think they're real close to me, they ain't even skim the surface.
Wow. Okay. That's fair. Oh, look, Brandon didn't put final thoughts up here.
I know. I saw he Brandon ready. Brandon said,
And I had a good question. I was ready for this question. I had it right here. But he ain't playing and ain't took it down. So
he said, child, child, we at the club. He done turned the lights on.
the lights
And
on.
he packing up his
So y'all
records.
listen, we did tell Brandon to keep us at an hour tonight because
We did.
we
Cause
did.
we was cause we was running out of minutes at
Right.
like 7:50.
Yeah, we was tired. And
But
so
then we done got into it, started having fun
yeah,
like we
that's
normally do.
yeah, we having fun now. So listen, final thoughts, Mimi. What would you say on our conversation tonight, which was really good conversation?
It was good. It was good. I would say, um, don't be afraid to speak up for you.
Mhm.
You know, whatever it is, no matter how bad you might think that you're gonna be perceived or whatever, be true to you. You know, because I've always said is you're gonna be with you a long ass time.
Yeah,
So you might as well learn how to make you happy.
I totally agree, and I want everyone to remember that you're an acquired taste. Everyone can't
Oh
afford
yeah,
to taste who you are.
yeah.
Everyone can't sit at the table to where you're going to be at, and that's okay. That's okay. It's okay for you to meet people and you're not a match. It's okay for you to be in relationships and it doesn't work. It's okay for you to have friends that you fall out with that you never become friends back again with. It's okay to walk away from situations because again, you're an acquired taste, and everyone's palate will not be able to handle the flavor
Mhm.
in a relationship. So
Mhm.
and if you remember that, you'll go far in life because what it does is it sparks conversation to ask people, well, why do you think like that? Well, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Or why do you move the way you move? Why is it like that?
Right.
And that sparks conversation. And when you respond in your conversation, make sure that you're authentically you. When you're authentically you, then no one can take anything away from you. They have to either accept you for who you are and meet you where you are, or they have to walk away. And there's nothing wrong with letting people walk away.
And
But
also one
eh,
more thing.
go ahead, girl.
And when you was talking about got a taste for because you are an acquired taste,
Mhm.
just know sometimes, and we all know women, when you're pregnant, you got certain cravings for certain things.
Mm,
And then once you give birth, you don't like that no more. So everybody ain't meant to stay in your life all your life. Sometimes they there for a season, and the basic the wisdom is knowing who is there for seasonal purposes, who is there for a reason, and who's gonna supposed to be there for the long haul. And
I love
everything will be much easier. Yeah.
I love it. So listen, follow us. Follow us on Facebook, Monty and Mimi. Follow us on Instagram with In the Chair with Monty and Mimi. And then go to YouTube Live, y'all. In the Chair with Monty and Mimi. Can we get a check? Can they help us get a check, Mimi? You
Yeah,
know,
we need to chat.
on YouTube, you get a check. And
Mhm.
it's already been reported that we getting checks. We ain't seen them yet, but I like how you're speaking into our lives.
Speaking of, I know that's right. I receive it.
You can keep talking, and remember, you all have something to say. We love you. We'll see you next week. God bless you. Peace out. Happy Easter.
I got something to say.